You know, when I see these books in front of me and I'm talking, it reminds me of the old times in India. You know, if you transport yourself back in time, and cart would be stacked with books. More books you carry, you must be a greater scholar. You see. So you take this, because old time, all the knowledge scholarship, I had to keep the books in front of me. Then it looks like, oh, he can read. I thought he cannot read. He must be literate. So let us see where we go. Yeah, you're all for a surprise. So hope you don't mind surprises. Yeah. The best thing of life is a surprise. That's why most of my talks are repeats. I repeat the same thing whole year. So by chance, if you come the second day, you think, oh my God. It is just like people know. At least, of course, you would have heard the name Ronald Reagan. And his proverbial TV remarks were, when press conference goes on and some reporter asks him a question, his thing was, here again. Jai Durga. Let us see what's... This is a book called Yoga Vasishtha. So I will read one chant from it. Yat samvidah prasaranam rupaloka manamsi tat vyomanyevanu bhuyante nata satyo jagad brahma. Amen. As the evolution of your consciousness presents, so does the phenomena of the world appear in the womb of vacuum and is no more real than a false fantasy. Yat samvidah prasaranam rupaloka manamsi tat vyomanyevanu bhuyante nata satyo jagad brahma. Of the consciousness. What is it? He says, Rupa, all mental ideas alone. Vyomanyeva anubhuyante. It is all experienced in this sky in this space. Natyo jagad, illusion, jagad brahma. This is a delusion. It's an illusion. It is just the spread out of your own consciousness. This is what we have been struggling since about 10, 15 days. And I thought, most probably I should make a thing that they would tell us, he would have people, there's a aeroplane. David Copperfield would come and he would say, we'll make this plane disappear. So with all the camera and other things, they are there. Because the show will go on and the plane would disappear. And to make it, Great Wall disappear, you see. Yeah, he had a show where he would make that wall disappear. In the same way, in following the footprints of God, I am trying to make And it has taken a long time, to set up this stage for it. So most probably we'll try to do it. See, what we do not expect, you see it more. Just like I happened to see your Siberia only because I was in somebody's home. This is in America. I was in, not a class means not for exam. It is just adults being lectured about the Russian history. And I happened to be there at that time in their home. So I went with them to the class. And there the teacher was a Siberian who had migrated to States. She was living in America, but she is from Siberia, you see. So she was giving the talk about Russian history. And at that time, she said she had just come from Siberia about 2 weeks ago. That was the greatest surprise, because Siberia in all our minds is where, you send the prisoners to die. It is just like another Australia. Australia is called down under, but Siberia is top upper. You cannot go further. You will end up in plain ice. Yeah, it's all ice. When I used to read about Arctic ice explorer.
He was in prison, and there Lenin wrote the books and planned how to create Soviet Union. In this empire falls, revolution comes, and Soviet Union rises.
I see. Lenin was there. Huh?
Yes, near my house.
Relative?
Only these names. I'm also Vladimir. Same name.
Ajay, you must be the replica.
Yeah, but better replica.
That's very good. Yeah, that Siberia nice blew up all the ideas that I had about Siberia. You see. It's a great country. It's a great country. You can live in Siberia. That is what previously we thought we cannot live. But you can live in Siberia.
Only in summer. Now,
how old does it get?
minus 40 in
Minus
my place.
40.
40.
Centigrade or centigrade?
Centigrade.
Yeah. Fahrenheit means, oh man, it is just like minus 60 centigrade. Okay. So here, this thing was that this experience of your Siberia, I thought this is not there. I never expected these houses and streets and cars and people, normal people. And that in my mind, these are all is not. They are not there, non-existent. And they are all, now we are trying to do in this illusory trick what is the mountains, they are. Now we want to make them is not, you see. And this is what Krishna was trying to tell. Again and again we repeat, as I said, here we go again. Nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataha, ubhayorapi drishtantaha, tvanayoho tattvadarshibhihi. See. The existence never comes into existence. Asataha na vidyate bhavaha. Presence, it cannot be there. Na abhavo vidyate sataha, that which exists, abhava, non-existence, disappearance, na vidyate, it cannot happen. These are philosophical truths. What in short, what isn't, isn't. I have to tell it loud, otherwise you will think it is. Okay, Krishna is talking, fine. Yeah, I was very surprised with Krishna's talks. When Krishna is very talking about what is, what isn't, but the truth of this, of these two, who has seen this tattvadarshibihi drishtaha, by men of wisdom.
The existence never changes.
Huh?
The existence never changes. The illusion can change.
Yeah. So what happens is, it was very good you came from Siberia. I was in that talk. When she showed the pictures, what is really happening to us is what is depicted in that incident, you see. For us, what God has done, the trick is hammering this reality, because his major purpose of this, his illusion, is to make you think before itself. You would not come to the class. You will say it's an illusion. What is the purpose? Cover yourself with some more blanket and sleep. Bell is ringing, it's breakfast is real, I have to get up. So this, he wants, the major purpose of God is to make you think this world is real and you are this skeleton body. But it is not a skeleton, it's a body. Magician is unbelievable. Can anybody fool you more than this? Yeah, if somebody is a cheat or a trickster,
And feel free to be fooled.
the simple presentation is this Supreme Being. It just gives you the skeleton and it says, now I will make you believe you are not the skeleton. How can you make me believe like that? I am a skeleton. He says, shh, abracadabra. And then you think, oh, I am Lenin. So we suddenly become persons, isn't it? We have become persons. This is where he is playing what was not to be what seems to be what is. And the truths they have been telling is, it will never be. What is will never stop to be. This, he says, is the philosophical conclusion, you see. And they are trying, philosophers here, you see. And this knowledge is for everyone. So, in this one, I don't know whether I can, goggles, and I see Siberia. There is nothing there, you see. It's just snow and blistering. This is the picture of Siberia for me, you see, was. Till I saw it there and things are there, existence is possible. This is the, I want you to come back to my own place and my own time. This is about 50, 60 years ago. This is where one of my teachers, on Swami Durganand, we were living in a cottage. Cottage means it's a How do you put it in English? It is just take the sticks from these trees, put them together with the mud and make it, that's cottage. What else? You cannot call anything else. We had a cornfield. There was nothing else. And our hut, it's a small hut. It would be about 15 feet long and about 8 feet wide, 15 by 8. And adjoining to it was this wide, or maybe this wide. Another thing was there adjoining, where Swamiji had a cot, and we had an altar like this on this side. And I would sleep in front of it. And if you came from Siberia, you will be sleeping on this side. It's much warmer. Right? Shown you a picture is. But we will pretend that I'd like to show off. Yes, we lived in that cottage. We were so happy. Yeah, we did a lot of things happened in that small hut. There on a little altar. I call God Mother. So she was also there. I should tell you about her, how I got introduced to my mother. Yeah, we won't be able to make this mountain disappear if you go away this way. But we'll talk about, let us see. So he used to worship Mother. And Mother was a reality to him. For most of us, God is unreal. It's a speculation, it's an imagination, it's an idea. But for some people who are very lucky, God is not an idea. This cosmos is real, God is an idea. For these sages, or rishis, or prophets, world is an idea, but God is real, you see. We stand at the extreme two polarities, you see. And this Swami was like that, you see. So he used to do worship of Mother, their own ritual. He would do it. And by the time we came to this cot, he would do it. He would never complain, and he lived a happy life. He was independent till he died. Yeah. So, and I thought after being with him for some time, I'm a poor old man. He is doing the pujas. Swamiji, you just repeat the mantras, because I don't know how to repeat the mantras. You repeat the mantras, I will do these actions, waving the light. I can do this. So you just sit on the cot, tell the mantras, I will do the puja. After day, day after day, day after day, and I'm waving this light to this mother. It's a picture of, like this. And thanks to God, I am a man. And woman cannot control. Man, he can bully. Man is a bully. So, and I used to love Shiva. So, this is our tribe. And just I had come newly into the path of worshipping Shiva too. That picture is there with all those snakes. If you are not scared of him, why he kept the snakes? That's the only way he could control you. Because if you see him, you'll say, eh. But you'll say, uh-huh. And these cobras will say, ah, yes, master. That's the main reason. That was his weapon. And now, in all the books we were reading, about mother, when we talk about, we call her Maya. Maya is a magic, this thing. Though philosophically, what Maya really means, when we read Shankaracharya's, what is this world? It's Maya. Oh, it's Maya. You think he answered you. You are so dumb. No, these philosophers, they are as bad as the modern medical doctors. So similarly here, he says it is Maya. And I thought, okay, when you come and ask me what is this world, it's Maya. Maya really means, I don't know. If I tell you, I don't know you, I don't want to say, she's as dull as I am, she's as wise as I am. And she thinks I gave credit to her. I was all nice ways of communication. This is what is called communication, you see. You slap on the cheek and still they are happy. He kissed, I think. So this, and here, every mind has liberty to think. Yeah? God made the minds to think. Think as absurd, as bad as you want, but it's okay, see, thinking. And all of us think all sorts of things which we cannot tell. So, but I'm going to tell you now, so don't feel bad. This is not meant to be told, it's just meant to be thought. It is a mental realm. But I'm waving the light, and of course I'm talking to this God as God. I see. All delusion. Why you are suffering in this world? It's because of you. All of us are suffering because of you, okay? And this old man is chanting the mantra, I am waving the light. Don't want to worship you. I worship Shiva. Jai Durga. So I keep waving the light every time I'm telling her, you are a cheater. You have enchanted the whole universe. It's a skeleton. No, you are not a skeleton. No. He is a skeleton. So you can be happy. But, but you have made the skeleton that completely fooled us, you see. We are all in trouble because we think we are these people. At least this is what the books are telling us, you see. Books are telling, the whole thing they say is just if you can understand this simple truth, that you are not think I am. It cannot think. God forbid. It cannot happen. It will not happen. If you don't like you to be a skeleton, I will move the skeleton to somebody else because I have got a choice. I got 10 or 15 skeletons here. Yes.
I'm okay.
You like being a skeleton. You don't have an option. You are a skeleton. Isn't it? Even here we think, I cannot be. How can I be not? You see. Forget about you. Even I cannot stop to be a skeleton. I'm talking to you. But I am a Himalayan skeleton. This is more respectable. Because some people have something bad about Siberia because they have never gone. I had a chance.
Tickets on me.
Huh?
Tickets on me.
Yeah. Because, we talk about Siberia. People don't want to give too much. They Jai Durga.
Beautiful birds.
Huh?
Beautiful birds are there.
Yeah.
Traveling birds.
Because the birds come here.
Yeah.
Same like me.
Ah, yeah.
I am from Italy.
Okay. Now I have gone somewhere. I don't know where I was. I'm coming into the thatched hut. I was trying to take a picture with a digital camera that I don't have. But this takes pictures. We are a camera and it takes a picture, a real picture. All that you see in this is this hut. And at 6 feet, there was a water tank from which we used to get water. This is all that was there. This is about 50, 60 years ago. And then, and you are the only one who has the most objections. You think it is even when our science, at that time, you thought this world is very solid. So we will keep you there. Forward in time just a few months, or maybe it took a year. After a year, we built a tin shed by the side of this. Just about this much distance, there was a tin shed. This long, from here to here. And then just like we have Swami Chidananda's rooms, Chidananda's room, like that, it's that wide. So a wall was built and then it was put on a tin roof. Because one day's fire ceremony means we could just do in front of our hut and be okay. It's we do for Navaratri in 9 days. And then, of course, afterwards, it went for a Lagurudra Yajna. It went for 48 days. There were a few Lagurudras. So, because of the monkeys and others, monkeys. So, this tin shed was built. But everywhere God wants to have His own fun. Yeah. Tin shed, you build the walls, you thought, okay, you'll make it 10 feet or whatever it is. And then you build it, and then when you want to put the tin, these tins, they all came in a certain. Masons tried to put the tin roof. If he really gave the slant that he is expected to give, so that it becomes a little problem to give that support. So you make it as flat as possible. It is little distant. Theoretically, even that little slant means things should flow, you see. Nature of water. But what happens to make that flow? Your tin should be most probably frictionless. But we have it, or we had fun, it would leak all over, you see, in our room. Because wherever there is little, nails and other things they have done, so the water would start dripping. Oh, you can sleep here. Yeah, between these two, there's a gap. So this is how we used, but God, that was good. At least he covered himself. Or else to cover him, the wall at the end of this building. So that place was also okay. Those two places were safe. The other places, it would leak. And we would bring, floor was not a concrete or anything. It was mud and cordon. You may wonder, cow dung? Yeah, I mean, cow dung is very good, you see. Old time is pits, is other water falling, it to dig up the ground, you see. So it gave the pots and pans and everything. So we had a good time in this hut. No, it's a tin shed. And now, after 1 year again, we did not have this digital camera. So let us again get our illusory camera and take a picture now. Now you take a picture, this is for you. Yeah, you like pictures. Yeah, she likes. You don't? You also like, okay, I will send a picture to you. This, when I take now this digital picture, you see this thatched hut that was before, 2 years ago. And you see another, show this picture to both of you, you see. And you take this picture and you see the first picture, there was nothing, you see. All very building, you thought, oh, we build things. Now, every time you go to a place, you see new buildings coming up. So you are never surprised. Only when things disappear, you think, I had kept the book on the table just this morning. How can it disappear in disappearance? You see? That's where the illusory trick is to make the China wall disappear. That becomes magic show. If he says, I will show you here, we will have the wall built. Yes. Because if I tell you, you come tomorrow morning, there will be a wall here, you will just think you would have brought thousands of workers and built a wall. That's a magic show, you see. So here, I take the picture and show it to you, this shed is there. Then you are not surprised, you think it is there. Now we go further. Oh, I have to go further fast. Okay, we will run. This, I had gone away to States after some time, and then I come back after 15 years or 20 years, take whatever you want. And I used to talk about our thatched hut and this tin shed, where we did all sorts of things, you are trying to tell. So they are with another Babaji of Paramahamsa Yogananda. So they are very excited, and I bring them, and I wanted to show them where my old tin shed was. I come, came, this was here. I look, I don't see anything. Yes. And we go there, I think the tin shed must be there. Because thatched did, but this tin shed must have at least one stone, forget about it, 10 stones, at least one stone, one brick, something, you know, as a past remembrance. I could not tell them where we had the tin shed. Ground was there, and maybe some bushes were growing. And again we take a picture. There was nothing there, you see. It was, and this is not a story, I could not find a brick. Even this, I could tell them our tin shed must have been here only with relevance to that water tank, because that water tank was there. So is that because I used to bring water from there. We did not have taps, you see. So I thought, but now it is not there. This was actually Houdini making the cottage disappear, you see. And these mountains, when we are talking, maybe after 1 billion years you come and try to tell Himalaya was here. The Himalaya was here? There was nothing here, you see. Or you go back with your illusory digital camera 1 billion years ago. There were no Himalayas, you see. Because, don't quote me, it became Himalayas. Huh? Yes, the scientist says it. And he says, even now it is growing, his illusion is still working. It is there. Yet, and after 1 billion years, you come back again and try to take a picture of Everest. You won't find it, maybe not. Because you keep your lifespan only for 100 years. So you don't try to think in terms of billions of years. But we believe you live is just still your skeleton, but not the spirit that you are. You will live for billions of it ago, millions of years ago, and different galaxies, distances. That is what your album would really consist of. And when you take that picture and you see this mountain would have gone. It is just 10, 15 years. I came after 15 years, most probably had I come 4 years in there, the cottage disappeared. It is just because of my idea. Even before, he came earlier because he lives close by, the Netalaga. 15 years before, why we are existence, we are so hooked upon. He says, only the man not stick with 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, 200 years. Because why God has given you a mind? Mind can travel and in time. Yeah, you don't have to wait for God's clock to tick. You can go back and forth in mind. Forth, not be real. And what you think, because given this other part of the equation, that existence never ceases to be. On existence, it should be an appearance. So that is where he says, these mountains, no, it really doesn't exist. Because now I will just put one sentence and you can, if you can live it through your mind. This was, as I told yesterday, it's done before. Yeah, all this explorations and idea, these computers, they are making miracles. So as he said, as I was reading a book, I think it is Paul Reoli, Science for it was matter, solid matter, just like when we see, everything is solid, this is all solid. And then they went further exploration and molecules became atoms. They went further and atoms became electrons, protons and neutrons. And they went further. This is all exploration of the solid mountain. There is no matter, it is just energy. Exploring energy, vibrations, you see. That you don't know what it is. It is just a wave or a vibration. So there is, you get it. If you got to see the vibration, it's not my problem. I am a scientist. It's just vibratory. And then they came to the fact, at present, I haven't read the latest books. This is about foretelling. He said there are no particles, there are only fields. There are only fields, you see. There is nothing like a particle. And so that magnetic fields, you don't see the fields. You put the iron filings and you think you saw the field. You did not see iron filings. So this is something hazy, illusory, but appearing as a solid mountain. And if with all this talk, if the mountain did not disappear, just I did the illusion, too bad, you are not awake.
Is it the Sri Krishna says about Kshetra?
Because, no, this looks like a talk. Because all the struggle I'm trying to do to make the mountain disappear, this illusory trick has happened in your brain, you see. I'm trying to ask God may take action against him and reprogram it and make it disappear. This were, they have disappeared after 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. Which sense? Now, where existence is given more importance, because I was really beautiful Siberia. I would go anytime if somebody gave me a ticket and a visa. Yeah, it's great. Existence, we have given importance, so the mind is making everything exist. Skeleton has become a person. Make this person back to skeleton, and you yourself will disappear. Om Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Ato Ma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Parabrahma Paramatmane Namo.